Hello there, I am Tommy Taco, and welcome back to my Yankees franchise. So I just played my game against Toronto where Chase Anderson and the Jays completely were mowing me down, okay? I admittedly haven't played this game in a week, so I thought maybe I was a little rusty. I didn't know what was going on. Come to find out, I checked the settings after the game, and I have been playing this series on dynamic hitting and dynamic pitching. Well, unbeknownst to me, I had been practicing hitting, and I put it on Legend just for the heck of it to try it out in batting practice outside of the series or this franchise. And I mean, of course, I couldn't hit it. Anybody who's listening to this, if you can hit Legend pitching, you might be a Jedi. However, so Chase Anderson struck out the Yankees 18 times. If you're a Yankee hater, you might want to go back and watch that game because I only got 2 hits and hardly made any contact because it was on Legend level. I admittedly am an all-star hitter at best. The dynamic settings have been bouncing between pro and all-star. And I pitch at a Hall of Fame level, I believe. Gets a little wacky when I get into Legend, but I'm usually around Hall of Fame. So, needless to say, that was 45 minutes of my life that I can't have back. Good times. As the Yankees strike out 24 times, I was going to replay the game, but you know what? I don't like wasting time, so it is what it is. The Yankees strike out 24 times as a team, only muster 2 hits, 2 measly singles from Gleyber Torres and Gary Sanchez. For the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez hit 3 home runs and drove in 5 RBIs, 5 of the 6 runs as the Jays down the Yankees 6-0. Chase Anderson looking like Randy Johnson on the hill. 7 innings, 2 hits, only 1 walk, and 18 strikeouts. Going into the game, he was 1-11 with an ERA over 6. So, yeah, that was very exciting. Tanaka got the loss. He pitched 6 1/3, gave up all 5 runs. So, I'm just going to pretend that this never happened. And now I will be quick managing against the Toronto Blue Jays, and then I will be playing this game, the first game against the crosstown rival Mets. Cole and Syndergaard should be a good matchup, and I will be back to hitting on dynamic, so maybe I could score a run or maybe get a handful of hits. So let's get right into the quick manage session against the Blue Jays. Battle of lefties. Montgomery on the bump for the Yankees, 4-3 with a 3.59 ERA. Ryu for the Blue Jays, 6-7 with a 2.72. I feel like playing a game on rookie to make up for the fact, but we're just going to roll with the punches. Quick manage today. Still in first place, thankfully. I'm glad I'm not in the, in the midst of a close race. Striking out 24 times. It'd probably make my whole lineup cold. Let's see. It'd be a clear skies here in Toronto. The roof will be open. Yeah, look at the, got some cold guys going on here. Good times. Andujar, we'll play him in the field. We're going to give Gio the day off. Play Mike Ford. And this will be actually, yeah, this will do it for today. This will be the Yankee lineup: LeMahieu, Judge, Torres, Stanton, Voit, Sanchez, Andujar, Ford, and Hicks. Coming up next.
Let's play ball.
All right, DJ LeMahieu steps in, batting .289 with 9 home runs, and here's the pitch. He grounds out to start the game. He'll be followed by Judge and Torres. Judge with a 1-out single. He's at first base. Here's the pitch to Torres. He pops out, so runner at first with 2 outs for Giancarlo Stanton. And he strikes out to end the inning. Bottom of first for the Jays, Jonathan Davis, followed by Tejada and Guerrero. Davis grounds out. Tejada lines out. And Vladdy Jr. strikes out. Nothing doing for Toronto in the bottom of the first. On to the second now for the visiting Bombers. Voit, Sanchez, and Andujar due up. Voit strikes out. Sanchez grounds out. And Andujar grounds out as the Yankees go down in order in the second. Bottom of 2 now for the Jays. Tellez, McKinney, and Panik due up. 3 lefties. Tellez strikes out. McKinney singles with 1 out. Panik gets hit by a pitch. Now the Blue Jays have runners at first and second with 1 out. Jansen strikes out to bring up Carlton Summers. And he grounds out to end the inning. So the Yankees get out of it, and after 2, the score is 0-0. Top 3 now for the Yankees. Mike Ford getting some playing time today. Here's the pitch. Ford walks. Hicks hits into a fielder's choice. Now he's at first base. Back to the top of the lineup now with LeMahieu. He hits into a fielder's choice, and now LeMahieu's at first with 2 outs for Aaron Judge, who's batting .302 with 25 home runs and 54 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch, and he flies out to end the inning. Bottom of 3 now for the hometown Jays. Fisher, Davis, and Tejada due up against Jordan Montgomery. Fisher grounds out. Jonathan Davis grounds out. And Tejada grounds out. 3 groundouts for the Jays in the third. Zip, zip after 3. Top of 4 now for the Yankees. 3-4-5 batting for the Bombers. And Gleyber Torres goes big fly, and the Yankees lead 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton digs in, .254 with 22 home runs. He flies out to bring up Luke Voit, who's having a monster season thus far for the Bombers, batting .323. He grounds out to bring up Gary Sanchez, who flies out to end the inning. But the Yankees pick up a run on the solo home run by Gleyber Torres and lead the Jays 1-0. Bottom 4 now for the Blue Jays. 3-4-5 for them. Vladdy Jr., Tellez, and McKinney. Vladdy Jr. singles. Tellez strikes out. McKinney strikes out. Panik with a 2-out single. Now the Jays are in business with 2 outs and 2 on for Danny Jansen, who's batting .225 on the season. And here's the pitch. And he grounds out to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Jays in the fourth. Top 5 now for the Bombers. Andujar, Ford, and Hicks due up. Andujar flies out. Ford flies out. Hicks walks to get back to the top of the order with DJ LeMahieu. 2 outs, runner at first, and here's the pitch. And LeMahieu doubles. And now the Yankees are cooking with gas as they have runners at second and third with 2 outs, and Aaron Judge coming to the plate. This at-bat will be his 300th at-bat of the season, batting .301. And here's the pitch. And Judge pops out to end the inning. 1-0 Yankees. Bottom 5 now for Toronto. Summers, Fisher, and then back to the top of the order for Toronto. Summers flies out. Fisher grounds out. Davis singles with 2 outs, and he's at first base with Ruben Tejada coming to the plate.
He's safe.
We're going to keep Davis.
He's safe.
Try and pick him off at first, let him know that we're watching. And here's the pitch to Tejada.
Ball 4, take the base.
He walks, 2 outs and runners at first and second now for Vladdy Jr., who's batting .236 with 9 home runs on the season. And Vladdy flies out to end the inning. 1-0 Bombers after 5 complete. Top of the 6th now, New York batting 3-4-5. Torres, Stanton, and Voit against Ryu.
Ball 4, take the base.
Torres leads off the inning with a walk. Stanton flies out. Voit flies out to bring up Gary Sanchez, who's batting under the Mendoza line this season, 197. And here's the delivery. And Sanchez flies out to end the inning. Bottom of 6 now for Toronto. 3 lefties due up against Jordan Montgomery, who seems to be rolling right along. Tellez, McKinney, and Panic due up. Tellez grounds out. McKinney pops out. And Panic flies out as the Blue Jays are retired in order, and the Yankees lead 1-0 after 6. Top 7 now, Andujar, Ford, and Hicks due up against Ryu. And Miguel Andujar goes big fly, and the Yankees now lead the Jays 2-0. Mike Ford digs in.
Your attention, please.
Thomas Pannone comes in, 3-4 with a 4.87 ERA on the season.
Take the base. Ball 4.
And he promptly walks Mike Ford. Aaron Hicks up now with nobody out, and Mike Ford at first. Hicks pops out. LeMahieu now batting. And he hits into an inning-ending double play, but the Yankees pick up a run on the solo home run by Andujar and lead the Jays 2-0. 7-8-9 batting now for Toronto. Jansen, Summers, and Fisher. And here's the pitch. Jansen flies out. Summers grounds out to bring up Fisher, who strikes out to end the inning. Goose eggs all on the board for Toronto, and the Yankees maintain their 2-0 lead. Top 8 now for the Yanks. Judge, Torres, and Stanton due up. Justin Miller will come into the game, 1-1 with a 4.83 ERA on the season. Here's the pitch to Judge. He strikes him out to bring up Torres, who flies out, and now the slugger Giancarlo Stanton, who grounds out to end the inning. Okay, top of the order, Montgomery's energy is getting low. We're going to take him out, hand it over to the bullpen. Let's see, this looks like a job for Tommy Canely. He'll be facing the top of the order, Davis, Tejada, and Guerrero. Canely 1-0 with a 2.96 ERA, an impressive 37 strikeouts in 24 innings. Here's the pitch to Davis. And Davis strikes out. Tejada grounds out. And Vladdy Jr. strikes out to end the Jays in the 8th. Top 9 now for the Bronx Bombers. Voit, Sanchez, and Andujar due up. Voit grounds out. Sanchez strikes out. And Andujar flies out to end the inning. That can only mean one thing. It's time to turn the ball game over to the Yankees closer, Zach Britton, who is perfect in save opportunities this season. The lefty will come in to face those 3 lefties in the middle of the order, Tellez, McKinney, and Panic. Zach Britton 1-1 with a 1.11 ERA. Ones everywhere for Zach. And here's the delivery to Rowdy Tellez. He gets Tellez to ground out.
Ball 4, take the base.
Walks McKinney to bring up Panic, who's hit by a pitch. Now Toronto has something brewing here in the 9th. 2 outs or 1 out rather, and runners at first and second for Danny Jansen, who doubles to score 2 runs, and the Jays have tied the game at 2. Carlton Summers up now, facing Zach Britton. He grounds out to bring up Fisher, who walks to get to the top of the order. Jonathan Davis facing Zach Britton. Here's the pitch. He walks to load the bases. Britton's in trouble now. Tejada up with the bases juiced. 2 outs. Can he be the hero here in the bottom of the 9th for Toronto? No, as he strikes out, but the Jays get to Zach Britton and tie the game at 2. Top of the 10th now for the Bombers. Mike Ford and Aaron Hicks then back to the top of the order. Wilmer Font comes into the game for Toronto, 4-3 with a 3.35 ERA. Ford grounds out to begin the inning to bring up Hicks, who strikes out. LeMahieu's turn at the plate, and he flies out to end the inning. We will bring in J.A. Happ in this extra inning affair, who's been quite valuable on the season. 8-5 with a 3.60 ERA, mostly in relief except for a spot start. He'll be facing the meat of the Jays order, Guerrero, Tellez, and McKinney. And here's the pitch to Vladdy Jr. He flies out. Tellez flies out. McKinney walks, so 2 outs and a runner at first for Panic. McKinney steals second to get in scoring position for Panic, and here's the delivery to Joe. And he puts the ball in play. However, McKinney's thrown out on the base pass to end the inning. Top of 11th now for the Yanks. Judge, Torres, and Stanton due up. Judge walks to begin the 10th inning here, or 11th, excuse me. Torres now batting, who hits into a double play. Stanton at the dish, who singles. 2 outs and a runner at first for Luke Voigt. He walks. 2 on, 2 out for Gary Sanchez, who flies out to end the inning. Bottom of the 11th now for the hometown Jays, 7-8-9 against J.A. Happ. Jansen grounds out. Summers grounds out. Fisher walks. 2 outs and a runner at first for the top of the order, and Jonathan Davis, who pops up to end the inning. 2-2 after 11. Top of the 12th now for the Yanks, 7-8-9 batting for the Bombers. Andujar grounds out. The lefty Mike Ford draws a walk. He's at first with 1 out for Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks walks to bring up DJ LeMahieu. Pedro Strop comes into the game now for the Jays. 2-3 on the year with a 4.88 ERA for the Jays, facing DJ LeMahieu, who doubles to score 2, and the Yankees take a 4-2 lead. Aaron Judge now batting with 1 out. Bases empty. He strikes out. Gleyber Torres at the dish. He walks. 2 on and 2 out for Giancarlo Stanton. He flies out to end the inning. Okay, let's see. Who are we going to get to close out this game? Do I go with Chapman? I don't know. That's an awfully tall order. We got 2 righties and a lefty due up. They got to the lefty Britton. I am going to give Chapman a whirl. For those of you that have been following the season, you know Chapman's had a rough go of it, and rumor has it he's being shopped around. But now he has an opportunity to pick up a save as the Yankees lead 4-2 here in Toronto. He is 0-3 on the season with an 8.22 ERA. I think I just threw up in my mouth a little, but let's see if Chapman can turn it around and get the Yankees the win. Tejada now batting, and here's the pitch. Chapman strikes him out to bring up Vladdy Jr. He reaches on an error. Tellez digs in. He strikes out. And now McKinney comes to the plate with a runner at first and 2 outs. Can Chapman get it done? Yes, he can, as he strikes him out, and the Yankees have defeated the Blue Jays 4-2. Wilmer Font picks up the loss in the game. He is 4-4 on the year. J.A. Happ picks up his 9th win out of the pen for the Yankees this season. And Aroldis Chapman picks up his 12th save. The player of the game was DJ LeMahieu. He was 2 for 6 with 2 RBIs and 2 doubles as the Yankees defeat the Blue Jays 4-2. The next game will be this game, as I said earlier, Garrett Cole against Noah Syndergaard. I will be playing that game, and then I will quick manage probably all the way to the Home Run Derby, and then I will do the Home Run Derby and be playing the All-Star Game, and then I will play one of these games in St. Louis, probably this game right here. So that's what it's looking like for the next 2 weeks on the schedule. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Take care.